Yo, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing What If Deku Was Robin Part 1. Let's get straight into this video. We start off where Izuku Midoriya's origins are unknown at this time. All he knows is he was raised and trained by the League of Assassins. Now, over the years, Izuku's IQ has grown exponentially. His swordsman skills are top tier, 10 out of 10. He is able to defeat the big guns of the League of Assassins, but not Ra's al Ghul or Deathstroke or anybody like that. Izuku is more like a ninja more than how he was trained by Madman of the League of Assassins. He decided to train more like a ninja. So he participates in shurikens, kunais, taijutsu, mm, dojutsu, kenjutsu, all that ninja stuff. And he also works best in the shadows. So they let Izuku go at the age of 14 since they really didn't have anything to teach Izuku. Now, Izuku has been a vigilante for 4 years because he saw how corrupt the Hero Society was and decided to fix it. Over the years, he's gotten the name of the Reaper because it sounds cool, but he prefers the name Robin. Um, so yeah, and this is his hero costume. This is gonna be like a Arkham Origins type situation. Izuku is only going to use spandex at the time, but he is going to upgrade to a better suit made out of Kevlar and It's bulletproof, elemental proof. It's going to take a lot, and I mean a lot to break. And also, Izuku is going to be using Venom. If you guys don't know what Venom is, basically Bane uses it to grow stronger. Yes, Izuku is going to be using that because he is going to be quirkless in this. I'm not really gonna give him any special powers, except he is gonna know how to jump good. He can jump so high, he can clear Amazon trees. He can also sense ki. He can't use ki, he can just sense it, kind of like how Yami and Asta does. Yeah, as I said, he can clear Amazon rainforest trees. He can jump so high, he can clear Amazon rainforest trees. He can sense ki, his strength, speed, stuff like that is of a normal human. Um, Yeah, I think I covered all the basics. Now, let's get into this. As Izuku is running away from Aizawa, Izuku looked back, damn it, can't get him off my tail. And then as Aizawa tried to capture Izuku with his scarf, but Izuku quickly jumped out of the way and threw a couple shurikens at Aizawa. He didn't really injure him, but he did slow him down a little bit. And then as Aizawa whipped his scarf over to a nearby building and tried to swung in front of Izuku, tried to kick him, but Izuku quickly dodged it by blocking it with his leg. And then as he grabbed Aizawa's leg and threw him, and then as he said, I have no choice. I have to engage in conflict, or at least knock him out. As Izuku got into a stance, Izuku doesn't really like to use his sword, but just so you guys know, his sword is made out of the strongest metal, which is vibranium. It's nearly indestructible. He doesn't really like to use it against. He does use it when he needs to, but he just normally uses shurikens and stuff like that. And yes, Izuku does have the pouches for his phone and shurikens and kunais and stuff like that, and for smoke bombs too, especially smoke bombs. And then as Izuku got into a stance, and as Aizawa got back up, and then as Aizawa threw his scarf at Izuku's arm, but as he pulled Aizawa close in and punched Aizawa so hard, knocked some of Aizawa's teeth out of his mouth. And then as Izuku did a spin kick and knocked Aizawa to the ground. But then Aizawa punched Izuku's shin, which caused him to get on one knee. And then as Aizawa did kind of like a break dance kick, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, Aizawa did a breakdance spin kick into Izuku's face, leaving a boot mark. And then as Izuku decided to stop playing with Aizawa, and as Izuku throws down a smoke bomb and grabs a kunai out of one of his pouches and just starts to cut up Aizawa. And then as Aizawa finally got tired, and then as Izuku grabbed, and then as Izuku uh, pinpoint, and then as Izuku um, hit Aizawa in his pressure points and grabbed him by his throat and slammed him onto the ground, knocking him out. Izuku was pretty tired after that whole encounter because he is just a regular human, and he didn't really use Bane against Aizawa. I mean, he didn't really use Venom against Aizawa because Aizawa is not really. He only pulls out Bane when he really needs to. Um, but yeah, for somebody like All Might, he yeah definitely is definitely gonna pull out Bane right off the bat. But Izuku has been studying all of the hero's strengths and weaknesses. Izuku has been studying All Might, especially since, he's the number one hero. It may look like he has no weakness, but Izuku found out that he does have a weakness. See, Izuku has been studying All Might's fights, and he found out that he always protects his left side for some reason. So, Izuku decides to focus on All Might's left side, since that's apparently where his weakness is, because in every fight, he tries to protect it. Or that's what Izuku thinks, which Izuku is right on the money. So, as time skip to 2 weeks ahead, Izuku's been protecting the city as per usual, and until he encountered somebody. As a couple of villains started to rob the bank until a guy with a strange mask and who's very buff but has this sort of green veins attached to him, or green veins surging within him, and then as Izuku recognized those veins as to be Venom. And Izuku only knows of one other person who can use Venom, which is Bane. So as Izuku looked closely at Bane, and he said, "Stop. Um, you're under arrest for committing robbery and manslaughter. I mean murder. Murder. I mean murder." As Bane said, "What? Who are you, little man?" "Oh, me? I'm just your friend in the neighborhood, Robin. Now, as I said before, put the money back, or I'm gonna hurt ya. Really, really badly." Puny little kid thinks he can mess with Bane? You have another thing. But before Bane can finish his sentence, Izuku threw a kunai at Bane. Bane got grazed in the cheek as Bane was distracted, and as Izuku punched Bane square in the jaw, but Bane quickly recovered and cracked Izuku in the side, causing causing some of Izuku's ribs to snap. And then as Bane grabbed Izuku by the leg, and he got the Loki treatment. And then as Bane threw him into a car, Izuku felt the pain, I guess you could say. And then as Izuku decided to pull out the big, not the big guns, but still big. Then as Izuku pulled out some of Venom actually, as Izuku pulled out some Venom, and as you can feel the rush of kind of boosted power. And then as he looked towards Bane and smirked, and then as Bane rushed at Izuku like Rhino does Spider-Man. And then as Izuku, or aka Robin, quickly moved out of the way and kicked Bane in the shin, causing him to get on one knee. And then as he jumped up and kneed Bane in the face, causing him to stumble around a little bit. And then as he got a shuriken and threw it at Bane's chest. Bane is pretty buff, so I'm pretty sure that a kunai or a shuriken won't damage him that much. But even if it did, Izuku could just bandage him up, hopefully. And then as Izuku quickly put on some brass knuckles and just started to go to work on Bane, just completely and utterly pummeled Bane. And then as Izuku added a shock factor to the brass knuckles, and used all of his remaining strength and punched Bane, causing him to knock out Bane, while also in the process, Bane lost two teeth. And then as Izuku was breathing hard, damn it, he made me use it. I don't really like to use Bane. Good thing I didn't really have to go all out. And then as Izuku started to walk home, Izuku works at a job. Yes, he does have a job. Izuku has the has a name, Izuku Midoriya, as usual. He didn't really change it there since there was really no need to change it. Damn it. As he got home, patched himself up, and went to sleep. So he decided to go out on a run one night, and as he saw a female training, he didn't really know what kind of training she was doing, but she was training nonetheless. So he looked over to her, and and also Izuku does keep his katana by him at all times. Izuku pretends it's like a yoga mat, but in the reality, it's just Izuku's katana. As Izuku walked over to her and said, and well, he didn't really say anything. He just walked up to her, and she could sense Izuku and was about to punch Izuku, but Izuku quickly grabbed her arm and used her momentum to pull her towards him. And as he slammed her on the ground and got on top of her and pulled her arm towards him. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, oh, I am so sorry, ma'am. I am so sorry. That was kind of on reflex. I'm sorry. Can you please? As Izuku got up off of her and got onto the ground and was bowing down at supersonic speeds. It's okay. I shouldn't have attacked you first. No, it's my fault. I'm taking karate lessons, and it was kind of on reflex since I've been working a lot, and uh, as Izuku could feel the pain of his still broken ribs, kind of broken, kind of not. And then as Izuku sat down on a nearby bench, and then as the mysterious girl sat down with him. Uh, Again, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry too. By the way, my name is Melissa. What's your name? Oh, my name is Izuku Midoriya. Well, what are you training for? Oh, I'm training for the UA entrance exam. What about you? Why do you have a yoga mat with you? Oh, this. Yeah, I usually do yoga practice at this time of night. Um, sorry if I scared you a little bit. Um, can I make it up to you with coffee? Yeah, sure. And also, in this, Melissa is All Might's daughter. Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of not hard to see. Melissa has one for all. And yes, the ship is gonna be Zuko X Melissa because why not? I was gonna do actually. I'm gonna add somebody to the ship. Okay, I'm gonna add somebody. Just you wait. And she's gonna be added into the next part. So, and also by the way, y'all need just to like, subscribe, turn that on notifications so you know when I'm already posting my next video. I just want to thank you guys for almost 200 subscribers. Once we get there, I may or may not show my face. I may or may not show my face. Probably at like 300 or 400 subs. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, and also comment if you want somebody to if you want me to add Starfire or Raven to this ship. See, in the Son of Batman, Batman Blood, Batman Blood and Batman Justice League Dark, Raven and Izuku, and also Teen Titans versus the Justice League. Raven and Robin had like a thing going on. Personally, me personally, I shipped them together. But on the other hand, Teen Titans, um, Starfire and Robin were together at some point during the movie, I think. So yeah, tell me, you want me to add Raven, Starfire to the ship? Uh, if if y'all want me to add if you want me to add either or, I'm gonna put both, probably either or, into the big three. I'm gonna replace them with Tamaki, or actually I'm gonna replace either Starfire or Raven with Nijire. Yeah, because both of them, because Mirio and Tamaki are pretty strong. In my opinion, I think Tamaki can beat Nijire. So yeah, sorry I got off track, but let's get back into it. As Melissa said, yeah, sure, of course, Izuku. Um, may I please have your number? Izuku said to Melissa. Yeah, sure. As they both shared each other's contacts. As Izuku got up, and Melissa got up as well, and as Izuku said, "Oh, and also, if you need help with training or anything like that, I'll be glad to help you in any way I can, shape or form. Is that okay?" "Oh, yes, of course, Izukun. Thank you so much." "Oh, you're welcome, Anissa-san." And they both left, or went their separate ways. So, time skipped to about a week or so. Over this week, Izuku has just been helping, saving people, occasionally killing people, but that's a super rare occasion when he thinks the villain is dangerous, until one night. As Izuku was just jumping from building to building, because he can jump so high he can clear Amazon trees, so jumping from building to building is not that hard. And then as he heard some commotion going on, then he looked down to see a mysterious looking man killed a hero. And as Izuku jumped down and said, "Hey, who are you?" And as the mysterious person looked back and said, "Ah, I've been looking for you. You must be the Reaper." Oh my god, the Reaper. I like to call myself a Robin. What? Why? I don't know. Just sounds cool to me. But you didn't answer my question. Who are you? Me? Well, I'm Stain. Stain the hero killer. And I've been meaning to recruit you. First of all, can you not laugh like that, please? And second of all, why me? Well, you and me seem to have the same ideals. So, join me, why won't you? Eh, nah, I don't really kill heroes. And if I do see a corrupt hero, I'll just knock him out and take him down to the police station. Now, we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. The easy way is you surrender and go do whatever, but just not kill people. Or I have to defeat you and take you into Tartarus, and you seem like a pretty nice guy, so please don't make me take you in. And here I thought we could become good friends. As Stain jumped towards Izuku, Izuku narrowly dodged that, getting a scratch on Izuku's cheek, but not enough to draw blood. And then as Izuku drawed his own sword and slashed Stain in the chest. Please, don't make me kill you, Stain. Shut up and fight me! And then as Stain rushed towards Izuku, and Izuku did the same, and then as they got into a stalemate. As Stain tried to grab one of his blades, but Izuku grabbed the kunai and slashed Stain's hand, causing Stain to headbutt Izuku and kick him away. And then as Izuku wiped some blood off of himself, and then as he knows what Stain's quirk is, he's been watching Stain fight for a while. He just didn't really want to fight him because he didn't really have he wasn't really Stain was on a whole different level from Izuku. Yes, Izuku was trained by the League of Assassins ever since he was about 6 or 7, but Stain has been training for years and he is older than Izuku. So Stain has the upper hand on Izuku. So as Stain tried to get Izuku's blood as much as possible, but Izuku has been avoiding his sword slashes. And then as Izuku said, enough playing. And then as Izuku threw a smoke bomb right on the ground, and then as Stain was cautious because he knows Izuku's tricks, because Izuku has not been the only one watching Stain. Stain has been watching Izuku. And then as Izuku rushed towards Stain in the dark, but Stain was able to counter it by listening in on Izuku's footsteps as best as he could. As best as he could. And then as Stain got one of his knives and stabbed Izuku right in the side. Damn it! And then as Stain got the knife out of his side, which made Izuku lose a lot of blood. And as Izuku thought to himself, I can't beat him. At least not right now. And then as Izuku threw another smoke bomb and he disappeared. Well, it looks like I'm just gonna have to kill him. And also, Izuku Midoriya. As Stain licked Izuku's blood off of his knife, I'm pretty sure that Stain's quirk does have a radius. If the person is not in close range of him, his quirk doesn't work. That's just for plot convenience because I don't want Izuku to die. He's the main protagonist. Anyway, let's continue. Izuku decided to stop heroing or vigilantism for a while since he got stabbed in the side. So he really doesn't want to die. So he decided to stop vigilantism for a while. And also, Izuku did steal a police a police scanner, and he tinkered with it a little bit to make it as to where he can hear everything and anything, including if there are cell jammers, he can still hear a cry for help. Izuku has gotten healed up for the most part. But as he heard something on his police scanners. Help! USJ hero! Please help anyone! And then the signal got cut off. And as Izuku thought to himself, the USJ, huh? Isn't that where? And then as Izuku started to put the pieces together, and then as he got his new suit ready for battle, which looks like this. This is what Izuku's Kevlar costume looks like, or his dark suit is what I'm going to call it, for now at least. And that's where I'm going to be leaving it off, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you know where I'm going to be dropping my next video. I love you all so much, and peace.